Hi, welcome back. Not recommended for under 18. You know the drill by this point.
I got nunchucks.
Yeah, you do. You do have that. Okay, so originally I wanted to just like check out some of the other stuff, just to kind of point out some of my gripes. But I mean, you've already picked your character. I guess we could do one more then.
I could lose again.
If you got, if we must. This is a very minor gripe. It's still a gripe, but it's very minor because apparently you can change it. But like, I like a lot of the character designs, but Jackie, one of my favorite characters from the last game, she wears those like goofy toe shoes.
Oh.
That I super hate.
Yeah.
But I know that that's optional because I've seen other variations and other skins where she's wearing normal shoes.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's one of her gear items or if it's like attached to the skin, but I know that there are alternatives, so I'm not stuck.
They've even discovered that those toe shoes don't actually do anything.
Except look dumb. They do that really well. Ugh. There we go.
Put that thing back where you found it.
All right, fine. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm a horrible person. Boink. Ow, ow. Oh, hey. You're attacking me in my footy foots. I just realized there is a... Okay, that was another thing I wanted to bring up, because I thought about it, but I never say anything. If you look in the back, every now and then, like a chariot goes by.
Yeah.
And it reminded me that so many of these stages have things that look like they would make great stage fatalities. But there are none!
Yeah.
And I was super disappointed. I was like, oh boy, I want to try some of the stage fatalities. Though, I'm sorry, they don't exist? Oh dear, okay.
I'm gonna get at least one good hit in.
And one good... Oh, jeez. Boink. But, oh. Whoa. Those feet, little fella. Oh, no! Okay. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Aw, puppies.
Puppies? Puppies! Wait, puppies, come back! Oh, dear. Ugh, Jesus! And I feel like the
little American flag.
I feel like the comically small American flag is a bit much.
I think it's great. That totally sells the win. It's like, yay, America.
It is a little bit dumb.
That's exactly why I like it.
Okay. I like the attack, but I'm looking at the aftermath and I'm thinking, huh. Alright. But one of the things, where is it? Okay, here we go, towers. So I haven't tried the classic ones, just beat X number of enemies and get a character ending.
Yeah.
But Towers of Time is the worst one, because this is where you get all the modifiers and dumb crap. So, where is... Let's see, I want to say it might be this one? Because some of them have various modifiers. Like, if you're looking at the top right, it'll say, like, power it up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how often these come up, because I went through... Right, here's one. Okay, bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
Bloody hell. Haha, accent humor's funny! But no, in all of these, the computer will have, one of the characters, someone named Scarlet, will just occasionally jump in and help out for the computer opponent. I'm just gonna do like one match. I'm just gonna throw it on. I'm gonna put my AI on here because I have a preset.
Freaking noob.
Brian. But yeah, you have a bunch of consumables, because apparently this is what's driving the game now, is using this nonsense. Like,
mutators.
Instantly grant 50% health, summon a Zaterran Stormfront, draining their stamina and health, like, all this nonsense.
So basically, what those are is the same kind of things that get randomly thrown at you, but it's your chance to throw them in as well.
Right.
That doesn't irk me. And
here's the thing. It's like... A lot of them... Because I thought they would just take effect. Like, they would just be constant throughout. It was kind of like what Tester Luck was last time.
Yeah.
You know, it would pick a modifier at the beginning, and that modifier would last throughout.
Okay.
But here, you have to actually activate it.
Ah, okay.
And
that's a little annoying.
And they have cooldowns. So oftentimes, I'll forget that they exist.
Ah.
And one thing I want you to keep in mind, like, underneath the opponent's life bar, you're going to see this little square.
A hell of a fist, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's Doomfist. He's doing a crossover from Overwatch.
Nice.
But he's going to have, like, this little square with Scarlet's emblem on it. You see it?
Yeah.
And when he does summon her in, just kind of pay attention, like, how quickly the cooldown finishes off. Because that's how often the guy can keep bringing in Scarlet, assuming he ever freaking does. But
It looks like they patched the problem.
it feels like... oh man, they already fixed it! Day 1 patch, excellent! But the, I don't know if it's...
Oh, hi, Scarlet.
Like, see, she just left, and it's half done already, and now it's done. He can call her right back in already.
Yeah, this is the same kind of thing that was in Injustice. Like, this is what the multiverse mode was like.
And it feels...
It may just be that I'm
Like-
used to it.
Probably. See,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if one of two things happened. Either it was set intervals with more time on it, or if the cooldown on this, where you can trigger it yourself, was longer.
Yeah.
Because if it's triggerable and it goes that quickly, it feels easily abusable.
Yeah.
And sure enough, because one of the tutorial ones, they actually tell you, hey, try some modifiers of your own. They give you like 3 of these character assist ones, and they make you equip all 3 of them at once. And sure enough, I'm just sitting there wailing on all the assists, and it was pretty much won the round for me.
Yeah.
But it feels a little off when the game is run now by items, because I don't feel like that's what the game should be, unless it's you have like. Unless it's something like Test Your Luck, where it's determined at random. Like, sometimes you get a good draw, sometimes the game just says F you.
Yeah.
And the game has said F you many times. Because I've had times, like, if you look at the numeric damage at the top left,
Yeah.
I watch it sometimes, and I don't feel like the number it gives you is indicative of its actual damage. Because, like, you know how where the life bar just starts to, like, where it starts to increase, like, in size, where it shows when you can use use the Fatal Blow? I've had times when I would use the Fatal Blow within, like, when the opponent their life is still in there.
Yeah.
Like, they're within that last 30%, and it'll kill them off. Or it won't kill them. But they'll use the Fatal Blow on me, and it'll actually show numerically for the combo less damage, but it does more damage to the life bar.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it shows...
Now, bear in mind,
Yes.
the life bars in the Mortal Kombat series, going way back, have always been where, like, the first third of it
Yeah.
is actually a lot less life than the final third. Like, there's actually more health numbers in the final third of your character's lifespan.
Even still, if they've got 30%, like, let's say they're at their maximum and they still have the Fatal Blow. Because I know I've used it when they had it accessible. I would use it, they would say Fatal Blow on theirs, so I know by them surviving my attack that my Fatal Blow is doing less than 30% damage. But at other occasions, when they've done that to me, and I have not had that under my life bar, I know that I am not below 30% left, 30% health remaining, but it will still kill me in one go. And this has been in mirror matches. I had a Kodal versus Kodal match, and I did less damage with the other... with my own X-ray or Fatal Blow than
there also
the
does
did.
appear to be difficulty rubber banding going on with the game itself.
Yeah.
Because I have had situations in story mode where I've done a fight and just immediately got my ass handed to me, and then the next round the guy just sat there and ate everything I threw at him. And I felt like the game was kind of reeling
Like
in the difficulty too fast.
Like it's trying to adjust, but it's overcompensating.
Yeah.
It's going from 10 to 0.
And then if I do really well in a bunch of fights in a row, and then like suddenly I go to fight somebody else, like, you know, I'll fight Shao Kahn in one mode and just knock him out. And then the next round it's like, oh, hey, it's I don't know, Liu Kang. And I'm like...
And you're getting ruined?
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like the previous champion of Mortal Kombat is not the best example to use for that analogy. It would be like saying... I think a better example would be, oh, you know, if suddenly, I don't know, freaking Collector beat me all of a sudden. But, okay, now you're just showing off. But this whole thing, the AI fighting, like me assigning the AI to fight, it kind of goes into another gripe I have, because I've been complaining a lot about the store is super grind, or not the store, the crypt takes a whole lot of money, but it ends up going into another example that I wanted to say, like another gripe. Apparently, the best way I've found to farm for all the different currency, including the hearts, that require you to do the really long-winded, takes forever fatalities, is to go into a completely different mode that's dedicated just to AI fighting, and just keep spamming that.
Yeah.
Because apparently your AI character will almost always do a fatality, and the strictly AI battles will have a. I'm gonna actually back out after this just to show, but it will have a an option to just fly through it super quick.
I also noticed something that was troublesome there.
What?
Fight skip coins.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, that, and you know me, I'm very forgiving for a lot of things that most people are screeing about, but that is straight up pay to skip gameplay.
That is literally pay to win. I cannot think of a better way of explaining that. There is no better, embodiment of pay to win than literal skip tokens.
And that's even worse than regular pay to win, because some pay to win, you at least still participate in the gameplay, you just have an advantage that you've paid for over other people. That is just straight up skipping
You are
gameplay.
literally getting a win for the coins you have paid.
That's not cool, because it's a video game. You should the meat of it should always be playing. That's why I don't mind grinding, because at least then I'm still engaging with the gameplay, the core gameplay loop. But paying to skip the core gameplay loop just so you can have an advantage, that I dislike. You have found the thing that has actually got me on a high horse, so congratulations.
See, there is... I want to like... I'm trying to think, what was the... there was a term you use in... way back when we played Mass Effect Andromeda. You want to like it, but the game will fight you for it.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely fighting my enjoyment of it.
But this is literally just a mode where the AI, you make an AI team to go fight another person, but then you just crank it up to, fast forward. Because this is just a mode. We're not editing any footage. This is just an option at the bottom of the screen. We can double it or quadruple the speed.
Injustice does this, too, for people who haven't played that one. You'll notice me comparing this a lot to Injustice, because this game does take a lot of cues from where Injustice improved on X.
Yeah. And see, here I'm about to win, and it'll even fly through the fatality super quick, so I can still get the benefits of that really, the really slow to accumulate hearts currency.
But if this were EA, they would have made you pay for fast forwards.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's for everything that it does that I hate, at least I can fall back on, well, at least you're still doing the game.
And honestly, the fact that you can, in good faith, bring up that analogy and say, well, at least it's not, and then bring up EA, kind of shows where gaming is as a whole today, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah, because then you have people like EA who are like, hey, our next game's not going to have any loot boxes, aren't we great? And people do legitimately cheer them for it.
Yeah,
and
it's good, you didn't fuck up for once.
Yeah, and in my case, I'm not cheering EA. I'm cheering Respawn, because Respawn are bros. They're really cool developers, and when there's bull in the game, it's because they're forced to put it in there as a way of appeasing, the Big Brother EA. It's why they made Apex Legends. They made it kind of, and we're like, this is the game we made. It's not what you told us to make, but this one's going to make you money. Now we're going to go make Star Wars, and you're not going to have anything to say about it. Just go sit on your pile of money and
sit on your pile of money
and let us play some Star Wars. And it worked. That's what I love. It worked. It's here, you have your Call of Duty Battle Royale thingy. Now let us go make the game we want to make. And sure enough, that's exactly what they get to do. And they made it in less time than it took to develop Anthem.
But I want to say that entire match took a minute and a half maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 minutes? And right there, I've already gotten a butt ton of, a decent number of coins and 2 hearts for having won 2 of the rounds.
And you get the same amount of rewards for the real fights as you do for these AI fights.
Exactly!
I feel like the reward level for this should be the same, but you should get more for actively participating in the game.
Right. It's understandable that this is kind of low, because, I'm literally not playing. I'm picking a team and letting the game do its own, its own little routine on its own.
Yeah.
But for actual, versus matches, there should be more to it.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, occasionally when I play Fortnite Save the World mode, I will, because I've got hundreds of EXP boost items just for being a founder, I will throw 5 of them onto my character so we have a really high EXP boost, and then I will just find a low-level match to join where I know I won't be killed off, and I will just go do something else and let the other 3 people who are in the match actually handle taking care of everything.
See, I do want to bring up something regarding stuff that you can buy. something I noticed. So this was something you can't really see it because those green check marks are covering it all up.
Yeah.
But some of the... Here we go. Here's a good example. Okay, the bottom left, you see
Yeah.
you got like... It shows different customizations you can get. Like
Yeah.
you can get a new Johnny skin, sunglasses, all that stuff to deck him out, make him look different. But a lot of those have to be purchased in the store or through winning in the tower. And you get... like, I don't... I know I'm jumping a lot of places, but I feel like there's...
I am confused real quick. I
Yes,
want to clarify
yes.
something.
Go for it.
When you win them in that, does that just mean you then have the option to unlock them in the store, or do you actually win them?
No. You win them for keeps.
Okay, because it
do
sounded...
win them for
I was
keeps.
confused. It sounded like you said that like completing those tasks means that suddenly
But they
they're
go in the
available to
store,
purchase
so now you can throw money at them?
Yeah,
No.
okay. Because I've seen games pull that, and that
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate.
Oh, yeah.
So,
no,
yeah.
it doesn't do that. But the fact that...
I also
with
hate
how-
easy fatality tokens, just
Yeah.
so you know.
Yeah. Like, let me kind of piggyback off that. I don't think easy fatalities are necessarily bad as an idea.
Yeah.
But I don't think they should be something that you pay for.
Exactly.
I feel like they should be something you unlock over time.
Yeah.
Like, if you do X number of matches where you don't finish with a fatality, they give you a token.
Look at it.
Just so you can do one later if you feel like.
I like this. Those hearts that you get for doing a fatality?
Yes.
Give me a token for
Or
10
spend
of them.
those, yeah.
10
spend
hearts
those
for a
to buy
token.
tokens. Because I think that could be an idea if you do want to see a fatality for a character and you can't
Yeah.
quite do it, but not to sell it for actual goddamn money here.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 100 easy fatalities for, I don't know how much 1,000 of these time
Probably
things is.
$10.
Probably.
I would not be surprised if those time crystals are like $1 a crystal.
Sounds about right. But keep in mind, like, how difficult, because all those Towers of Time things,
Yeah.
like each character one, seems to, let me backtrack on that. I don't think it's each one, but a lot of them seem to go on 4 towers, like of varying,
Yeah.
like steadily increasing difficulty.
Yeah.
Now, keeping that in mind, if you go over to the actual characters and you see like how many customizations each character has, like I'm just gonna look at Scorpion. He's got 30 masks, 30 katanas, 30 spears, 60 skins, 4 intros, 4 victories, and then, well, the fatalities I think you get from the crypt. But yeah, I think the cosmetics most of the cosmetics you get from the crypt. So you got to go on the loot box system for that one. And not to mention,
Now, these loot boxes you keep
Yes.
being irked with, do you have to
Yes.
pay for those, or are those just part of the crypt? You find them, you use the in-game coins to open them.
those you use the in-game coins.
Okay.
But the problem is that they're loot boxes, because the previous crypts, like, when did they start doing that? Was that you said Deadly Alliance?
Yeah, Deadly Alliance started the crypt.
Yeah, between episodes, I actually asked you this. The crypt has always been something where you go and you pay currency earned in game to get your unlocks.
Yeah, it's like a giant scratch-off board, and you just
Right.
pick the things you unlock.
Right. And they've been a little bit more intricate lately.
Yeah.
Like this one, you actually have a full thing. I've got a hammer that I can apparently
Yeah.
break stuff with.
It's not just a first-person dungeon crawl.
Yeah.
Although I did like it in X, aside from the stupid jump scares.
The stupid jump scares, yeah. But also, can I do this?
This
Yep,
is
I certainly
making
can.
me kind of miss the really garbage story mode from Deception and Armageddon.
Yeah. You do not talk shit about the story mode in Armageddon, buddy.
Don't get me wrong, I love those story modes. I absolutely love them, but they aren't exactly triple A grand games.
No, they're certainly not.
They
But-
have just enough dumb to be really fun. I love
But
them.
this is what I hate. Like, they have the... Now, they did say, I'm going to go to NetherRealm Studios' credit, as of this recording, they said that they are working on tweaking the balance in the crypt, so either things are going to be cheaper or money's going to be more plentiful, something. But, like, I spend X number of coins, and there's really no way to know what's going to be in a chest. Because I said before, I forget if it was earlier this episode or last episode, I spent like 250 coins, got like maybe 10 actual customizable things,
Yeah.
and everything else was just consumables or crafting components.
So you kind of want to
Like,
feel,
what's in
you want
here?
these to feel like you get more out of them.
I do!
Like you should get both unlockables and potential.
So I've got 2 augments and I'm not actually going to see, especially because I don't use Cassie, and then I've got an icon for my banner. Ooh! Fantastic!
Yeah.
Money well spent. And then we get a cheaper one, 6,000. What's in this one? Concept art.
I like
Okay,
concept
right.
art. I'm okay with that.
Like
I actually kind of really like that concept art of
the one on the far right.
Yeah, that's kind of great.
But
We've all had that day.
See, one thing, and I know this episode's running a bit long, but one thing I would like to see come back as like one of the
Also,
things,
who are you in this part?
You're not actually named.
Ah.
People say you might be Rain just because of the hairstyle, the mask, and the purple, but I don't think it's confirmed. Or at least maybe it's in story mode or something. I haven't played it.
Oh no, I haven't encountered Rain yet.
But the
no.
she was. It's something that they had unlockable in the earlier in the 3D games like Deception.
Yeah.
They had like these character bio videos. It was like a behind the scenes. They actually interviewed the actors who played as them back when they still did motion capture.
Yeah.
But that was like it's.
Yeah,
I know,
it felt like an interactive DVD extras menu.
Right.
And
that felt neat. I mean, I know it's not gameplay related. Others are probably gonna hate it and it's dumb and stupid. But I liked it. It's one of the few not gameplay related things I would love to see come back.
yeah.
Also, I can break these things for a tiny pittance of coins. Oh, 2 coins! Good, I can almost afford that 14,000 chest now. But yeah, this feels...
I actually think I'm going to enjoy this crypt, but I agree with what you're saying about how if you're going to spend that big of a chunk of your change, it should feel more rewarding.
Yeah. And honestly, that thing with the augments for a character I don't really use is still better than what I've been getting.
Yeah.
Like, consumables and shit. Because that doesn't feel like... Okay, see, a skin. There we go.
There we go.
That I'm down with.
That's actually a nice skin,
I'm
too.
fine with that. That I'm good with. But with how much stuff is in it, in the crypt in general, how much money it takes, and how many skins for how many characters there are...
That looked almost like a Tanya color scheme, by the way.
Kinda-ish. But it just feels like such a huge fucking grind fest. And you've seen me. I will play Koei Warriors games. I do not mind grind.
Yeah, I mean, you fell hard into Let It Die.
Yeah, dude. Fucking Hyrule Warriors. I have almost 400 hours clocked in, and it's nothing but grind.
Oh man, you know how I am about Dynasty Warriors games. I like them, but they're not really my thing.
Right.
Man, the DS version of Hyrule Warriors owned me for like a month.
But see, I feel like they took an amazing game, looked really pretty, and they sprinkled a decent amount of dickishness all over the game. Not enough to make me hate it, but definitely more than enough to make me irritated about it. Because I know they're better than this.
The critical side of my brain is looking at it like this.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like they're trying to monetize it yet, but it does reek of padding. Like they're trying to extend the life by overly inflating certain features, and it can be annoying. I can see where it would bother people. I'm still going to be the devil's advocate on it and say it doesn't bother me, but I absolutely respect your issue with it. I'm not like, oh, you're being such a lamer with it. You know, I get where you're coming from, and I absolutely agree that you are allowed to be as irritated with it as you want to be, because you know you paid money for this.
Yeah.
And I mean, and I'm the you know the damn fool that paid $100 for it so that later I can download the characters without having to pay for them.
I still can't believe you did that.
I really like that steelbook.
It still blows me away.
I paid $300 for a Call of Duty with a refrigerator, and I don't have the game or the refrigerator anymore.
Hold on.
I gave the fridge away as a gift to somebody.
What? You have to explain this to me. What game comes with a fridge?
Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Juggernog Edition. It came with a refrigerator that looked like a Juggernog dispenser. It held about 12 sodas. It was surprisingly good, but unfortunately where I live, there's a field mouse problem, and I was worried the power cord was going to get chewed up.
Okay.
Like so many other power cords that I've seen. And so, like, I had a friend that... Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I like that.
You know what's funny? The first match of the episode when I accidentally punched your head off, because I totally did not intend that. I wanted to do that one. I wanted to do that. I just accidentally boinked your head off, and I was like, oh, I mean, I guess we could do that too.
But I had a friend that would have appreciated it more than me, and if I would have just put it in a box somewhere, it wouldn't have been doing anybody any good. So I gave it to her as like just a going away gift. So I don't feel like I lost anything out of it, because I had it for like 2 years before I gave it away. So you know, it served its purpose for me, and then I later got the game for free. So it's like I have the game again now, and it came with the season pass and a bunch of stuff. And I even still occasionally play Black Ops 3 because the multiplayer's not bad, and now that people have moved on to bigger and better things, it's not full of as many douchebags. So, but anyway, this has been Mortal Kombat 11.
Also, I want to say one last thing.
Yeah.
Regarding like how lucrative just spamming AI fights is?
Yeah.
See at the top right, I've got like 173 hearts.
Yeah.
I think maybe 20 of those are actually me.
Yeah, no, I've been there.
Because that is, I do not have the patience to grind out. That was like the My Kung Fu is Stronger achievement in Mortal Kombat 9. Because for that achievement, because you know me, I used to be a huge achievement whore.
Oh, yeah.
For that achievement in that game, they made you play as each character for 24 hours, do 150 X-ray moves, do 100 fatalities.
No, thank you.
Yeah, and keep in mind, there were like, what, 23 characters, I think?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there? Yeah, it was ridiculous. So you're essentially spending nearly an entire month of actual game time
Yeah.
just to spam. No, that is enough. I cannot. But yeah, I'll still play this on my own time, but I'm not, until they fix some stuff, I don't think I'm going to try to, I'm not going to complete this.
I can't wait to pick your brain about the story mode.
Oh, like a later, yeah, I'll have to do that at another time.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry everyone who was expecting us to have been playing Yume Nikki for the past few days, but we'll get back to that. We promise.
Yeah.
This was just a little thing for us. It was just a minor fling.
We just had to ride the zeitgeist on it.
It was just a phase in our lives. Forgive us.
They're not going to forgive us.